Hey, how you doing? So, I figured I'll do a little something different, but still do a band review. Now, Moto Grater. This band has existed since 1995, and like a number of nu metal acts around that time, they have a gimmick. They're known for their tribal body paint, and like they invented their own instrument, which is called the Moto Grater. It's this huge, big rig, sort of like a small swing, and then it's got this big length of cable, and it acts like another bass. So it's a big, thick bass sound. It's essentially a percussion instrument because you. Okay, that's the fan hotline. I'll get back to you later. And so yeah, it's a percussion instrument because the player of the Moto Grater has drumsticks and pressing parts of the cable to get the different notes and tunes. And it's an awesome thing to see. Like, you just watch their live videos and here's the person going doo, 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 doo. Like, and then they got a regular bassist. So not only does this album feature Ivan Ghost Moody, who's now in Five Finger Death Punch, it was their main album until they released their follow-up a couple of years ago. So, like, they had a couple LPs around mid to late 90s with a different singer, and then Ivan came in. This came out. It's got two lead singles. Suffocate, which is on the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, and Down, which was featured in a PlayStation 2 game. And both got music videos, and they were essentially filmed back to back because they're very similar. And there's also these random interludes, which are just static samples. So instead of having a good flow of songs, they got a song, a little sample, song, sample, song, and yeah, like they're being called nu metal, but they're mainly an industrial alternative band. And so it's a rare album to come by, but it's a good album. You know, like, you got iconic nu metal structured riffs, you got some melodic songs in there, you got a ballad. They're not really heavy, but they're, you know, what you get with a nu metal / industrial band. So ideally, if you like Mudvayne, Mushroomhead, early Slipknot, which is what these guys were going for as far as sound goes, then you'll probably like Moto Grater. Now, many people, they hate Five Finger Death Punch, but Ivan Moody surely had progressed. He went from wearing a whole heap of red body paint to just himself. So the lineup has changed over the years. Some original members are still in it, and they got the new singer. His nickname is Angel. I think it's Michael Angel Wolf. He's been in and out of the band. He's alright. He's got a deep voice. He's not really that good with clean singing. But yeah, the new album, it took so long. They were happy it got out. It's got one song that completely rips off Psychosocial. It's too influenced by that track. But I'd say this is the best work they've done. You know, so yeah, Suffocate and Down, really good tracks. Got awesome riffs, cool choruses. No Name is the ballad. So it gets heavier later in the album cycle, but just an interesting concept. A band makes their own instrument, calls themselves after it, release this album. They were at their peak in early 2000s. Like 2003, this came out, and they split a year or so after that. They had a little reunion sort of in 2006. They played Ozfest, and then they disbanded. They came back. They said new album's coming out. It took ages. Finally dropped. Some fans were happy because the whole career up to that point, they were playing this album. You gotta get tired of that sometimes. But yeah, Moto Grater for the time, they were good. They played Nutfest 2014 from memory, and yeah, it's a pretty cool look. Like, some people will find the gimmick just dated and stupid, but if you love those types of bands, I definitely recommend Moto Grater. And I'll scare you later.